How you doing, fight fans? EJ Boxing here, and we're here with McGregor Boxing. We're gonna talk about the picks out here. Which team would you pick, A, B, or C? So which pick would you pick? How about pound for pound boxings? So we have in Group A, we have Ward, Triple G, Crawford, Lomachenko. So it's a high tech. We have B, we have Calzaghe, Martinez, Mayweather, TBE, Pacquiao. C, Jones, Roy Jones Jr., Blair Hopkins, Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., and Parnell Whitaker, Sweet Pete Whitaker. So I'm here with McGregor Boxing. We're gonna discuss. Let's talk about comparing A and B. A and B. Let's talk about which group would you pick and why first. Let's talk about that.
All right. I'm stuck in two minds, but I think I'd go with B.
What, you gonna go with B?
I'm gonna go with B, yeah.
Overall, out of all them groups right now, yeah?
Yeah.
Shit. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Floyd Mayweather, retired undefeated, 50-0. Beat everybody in his weight division, including the man to the right of him, Manny Pacquiao. Okay? Beat every guy. Every guy. People say it was towards the end of their careers. Some yes, some no. Some still went on and destroyed other fighters. Then you've got Joe Calzaghe. Beat two men down there in C, and people will say, they were past it. B-Hop still went on and had 15 more fights, destroying a lot of people. Manny Pacquiao, the Pac-Man Pacquiao. The only man to be an 8-weight world champion, 7 lineal titles, put on all-time great fights, started out at flyweight, went all the way up to super welterweight, and was lineal champion all the way in between. And then I don't know a lot about Sergio Martinez, unfortunately.
Yeah, but you're supposed to know. That's the whole point. You're supposed to know, bro. So you're picking B, right? That's what you're saying, yeah? All right. Yeah. So I'll go through A. A is pretty good, right? So they got obviously undefeated Andre Ward, Super 6 medalist. You know, beat freaking Sergio. He beat fucking went up to light heavyweight. Beat Sergio Kovalev, one of the most devastating punches there. And obviously got Triple G. Resume is a bit thin. Most people think he beat Canelo. Most people may have lost to Jacobs. And since then, he almost knocked everyone out there, but who was there at the middleweight division. Basically, undisputed linear champion. That's how they got him, right? Terence Crawford does beat Jeff Hornby of recent. Undisputed 140-pounder. Beat freaking, what's his name again? Postal. And beat
Victor Postal, Lipinets. Did he?
No, not Lipinets. He beat, what's his name again? Andongo. And he got the belts, right? Then you got High Tech. Just basically beat freaking Linear at lightweight, beat Jorge Linares recently, but they're pretty good. But if you compare,
so long as the fastest person to get to be a 3-weight world champion in the history of boxing. Crawford is a 3-weight world champion and undisputed at lightweight, and just moved up to welterweight and just beat Jeff Horn, who beat Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, but the thing is, you got to go by like fighters and people they fought, right? So in terms of B, like your group B, the one you picked, so in terms of names, right? Because that's all you really go by. Joe Calzaghe's got Left Hook Lacey, got Roy Jones and Bernard Hopkins, but he's got them. So there's some overall wins, not just some weight class.
And Chris Eubank Jr. Senior.
Yeah, Chris Eubank Senior as well. Andre Ward, he's got Chad Dawson, he's got Sergio Kovalev twice. And he's got Carl Froch, Mikhail Kessler. Yeah, he's got names, bro. So it already then it does in that matchup in terms of names. You might probably just go with Calzaghe because he got Roy Jones and he got Bernard Hopkins, which is no man. In fact, that he's the only man to have both of them on his resume. No one's got that. No one's got both of them guys on his resume. In Joe Calzaghe, and regardless of what age you had, they both dropped him, and he came back and beat them. And you're talking about 2 Hall of Famers. I mean. Kessler and Carl Froch, I think they're going to Hall of Fame. And Sergio Kovalev, is he going to go Hall of Fame? Maybe, I don't know. But in terms of names, but then you got styles of fights. Who stylistically would you favor if they fought? Andre Ward, who's very tactical, smart, or you favor the hand speed and the volume and the work rate of Calzaghe? So it's like that argument always goes back and forth. Then you go Sergio Martinez against Triple G. Triple G's pressure fighter, he can box a bit. Sergio Martinez, like you said, the dancing southpaw, he can hit, move fast. I mean, basically his career was mostly built at 154. Like, but at middleweight, beat Keller Pavlik. He beat most of the guys he beat. They beat credible names. Yeah, came short against Miguel Cotto, but it's pretty good. Then you got Terence Crawford versus Mayweather. But like, you know, most people's observers and anyone gonna pick, it'll be a great fight. But most people gonna pick Mayweather will win that fight, right? This the way most people gonna pick it. Crawford still
because he never lost.
Yeah, no, because he never lost. The styles, man, the styles and the names he's got in his resume. Crawford ain't got no names as that's how you go by styles and resumes and stuff like that. But it'll be a good fight. But you think Mayweather might overrun that? Then you got Lomachenko versus Pacquiao. That's a great fight. But bro, let me say, Lomachenko will be in a dogfight with that one. But he already lost against some people that he shouldn't lose. He lost against Salido, and if Pacquiao won against Salido, it would have been like, come on. So in that one there, you'd have to go with B. So I agree with you that B beats A. So let's talk about my pick. I'm going with C. And I got Roy Jones Jr. Even though Kazagi beat him, right? We're talking about primes, in their primes. And you go names, Joey Tony, blah, blah, blah. I got Roy Jones beating Kazagi. I got Bernard Hopkins in his prime against Martinez because he's bigger, stronger. He's still got more. He got better names in his resume. Bernard Hopkins, he has got Trinidad. He got De La Hoya. Right? He's got Anton Eccles. He's got Glenn Johnson. He got names on there. He's got Howard Eastman. Now these are some fucking hard dudes he's got out there. He's got William Joppy, Keith Holmes, fucking names. So and then all right, then you got Julio Chavez versus Mayweather. Now in that pick, I got Mayweather. Like, so you got me there, right? I got Mayweather beating Chavez, right? Because you know Parnell Whitaker should have beat Chavez. But if they fought, I think Mayweather would pull out against Chavez. I just feel like he can't put him. I got Parnell Whitaker beating Manny Pacquiao. So basically, I got 3 out of the 3 out. I got 3 from the 4. So I'm gonna go with C. I'm gonna go with C in that one. So I think C, in my opinion. And I mean, what do you think? You think Roy Jones in his prime against Kazagi in his prime? What do you think?
The thing for me is I genuinely don't know.
Come on.
I genuinely don't know because I thought Roy Jones Jr. was a great athlete.
He is. He was.
He was a great athlete.
Yeah, he was.
But he got sparked in his prime by Tarver.
Nah, he wasn't in his prime.
He was still in his prime.
Nah, he wasn't in his prime.
And then he lost that fight.
Nah, he wasn't in his prime.
Everyone says he's not in his prime anymore.
It wasn't. No. What happened is, yeah, he went up to fight John Maurice at heavyweight. Then he came back down to like heavyweight. He didn't even go to cruiserweight. See what I'm saying? He went up to heavyweight, put muscle and bulked up, right? And then from that, he went down to like heavyweight. And then he won a point system against Tarver the first time, right? But most people thought he lost. That's why he had a rematch. Then he got sparked out. But it's because of the fucking weight training. I mean, he never lost. I mean, he lost. The only person he lost was Montel Griffiths at the time, right? But he after the fucking John Maurice fight at heavyweight, where he got the WBA belt. Come on, you can't go down missing cruiserweight. You know what I mean? That shit fucked him up. So he wasn't at his prime. That's the back story. And he got sparked, yeah, in the second fight. But remember, you can't take out the first fight. But Roy Jones won that fight, by even being close, though. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that happened. So
okay,
all right.
Well, I reckon it would have been close, but Jones probably would have KO'd him.
What, Kawasaki in his prime?
Yeah. I think Jones. I don't think it would have been. You would have been able to split them on points just because of how many punches Kawasaki drew.
Yeah, Roy's hard to hit. Joe Kawasaki, you can hit him. Yeah, I mean, in their prime.
Yeah, but Joe also proved he was hard to hit when he started moving.
Nah, well, he ain't never fought no hand speed like Roy Jones now.
But he did.
Nah, he fight him. Yeah, he did. And what happened to him? He got knocked down, and when Roy was past it. So how would he got him in his prime? This is what we're talking about. In his prime, Roy would have sparked him. Roy would have given it to him. Roy would have knocked him down more than once. But like, hey, all we know is that what we do now is Joe's beating. That's what we do know.
That's all we do know. Yeah. all we know is that Joe retired 46-0 and Roy lost 15 times.
Yeah. But look, prime, yeah, we're talking about prime, but it's cool. All right, you know what I mean? Look, prime for prime. Most people
for prime, Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah, that's it. All right, Sergio Martinez, Bernard Hopkins, because obviously I pick C, right, and McGregor boxing pick B, right. So Sergio Martinez versus Bernard Hopkins. Go ahead, you tell me. Make a case.
I can't.
Nah, come on. You can't do that.
I can't.
You can't make a case.
This is my only weak link.
Nah, he's not a weak link. He's not. Because if it's that, you can't. He's not.
B-Hop is arguably the best middleweight of all time. Arguably.
He's the like the third behind Carlos Monzon and nah, he's actually like fourth. You got Ray Robertson, you're probably first. Then you got Carlos Monzon, but I think I'll go with Marvin Hagler. Then you got Carlos Monzon, and then you have Bernard Hopkins. That's what I do.
Like I said, he's arguable. It's like the top four.
Yeah.
As B-Hop. And Martinez, whilst he was a great super welter, he was never he's not a top 10 echelon of middleweights. So Hopkins would win that fight. And even if he is a part of my team B, Hopkins wins. I can't make a case.
But you know Styles, Martinez would fiddle him around. Hopkins didn't like chasing people around, but you know what I mean? This guy could move a bit. And Roy Jones, and he's a southpaw. Roy Jones gave Hopkins a lot of trouble back in the days when he fought him. So like Martinez would be a hard find. You got to find him still.
He would be, but I can't argue it just because I don't know Martinez as well as I should.
What I do, I think he'll give Hopkins some trouble, but I think ultimately Hopkins will catch him and give him that body shot and then fucking put him to the ground. And I don't think Martinez didn't do well with getting hit too much. So I'll go with Hopkins, obviously that, but I think it'll be a closer fight than what most people think. All right, moving on to Buda says Chavez versus Floyd Money Mayweather. How you see that one?
Points, Floyd.
Go on, break it down, bro.
Chavez comes forward, throws punches like every Mexican fighter that Mayweather's beaten in his career. And Mayweather does the same tactic that he's done throughout his entire career. Rolls the shoulder, pops off, catches him on the jab, counters him. Is quicker than Chavez as well, to be fair. He is quicker. And I believe he's longer too. So he keeps him popped off with the jab, keeps him honest, and beats him. Just puts on a clinic. Pure clinic.
Yeah, I can see that as well. But, we see what happened to Meldrick Taylor, bro. You know what I'm saying? You see what happened to Meldrick Taylor.
Yeah, but Meldrick Taylor ain't no Floyd Mayweather.
He got high speed like Floyd Mayweather now.
Yeah, but he ain't got the skill set that Floyd has.
Meldrick Taylor pretty good at that time. He was undefeated as well, When he gave Chavez,
not the same level. It's not the same level.
Yeah, well, how Floyd gonna do getting hit by Chavez's punches, bro? He's like a fucking mule, man. You know what I mean? Floyd gonna get hit by one.
So did Shane Mosley.
Yeah, and he nearly fucking took Mayweather out. You're talking about primes now, And Chavez in his prime was hard to hit, He wasn't no fucking standing there. He was fucking hard to hit. I mean, I think I give you that.
I mean, Floyd's also pretty hard to hit. Let's be real.
Yeah, it's true. But you know what? Yeah, but high speed and stuff like that, like the reach advantage as well. Everything you kind of give everything to Floyd on that part. But what I don't discount is Chavez landing a couple of bombs on Mayweather and Mayweather going for some hard times. I can see Mayweather. He might get floored in that fight, but ultimately, I got Mayweather winning. So that one, I'll give to Mayweather. I'll give to Mayweather on that one. So Mayweather.
And now here's the argument.
Well, this ain't even close. This ain't even close. Look what Mayweather. Look what Mayweather did to fucking Pacquiao. Fucking Parnell was just fucking like Mayweather and some cutting his prime. Come on.
Yeah, but this wasn't prime Pacquiao. We are talking prime Pacquiao.
Prime Pacquiao was fucking one-dimensional when he went against fucking Marquez. He couldn't even fucking stop him. Like he's a prime. It don't matter what weight. Is it featherweight, lightweight? Because Parnell can meet him in any weight class. There, it's still the same result. It's the same result. Pacquiao gets fucking schooled by Parnell. I know he can get hit.
How many weight divisions did Parnell win in?
He competed in up to 154 from I think it was from super feather to 154.
And how many world titles did he win in those weight divisions?
He won everyone in every weight class.
Oh, I want to actually see this.
4 weight. Nah, I think it was 3 weights. I think it was free. But that's good. 3 weights. It was undisputed lightweight. This is something Pacquiao never. He's been undisputed as well at 154, and he definitely at welterweight. That's 3. He won at 3. He didn't win that one. He win none. I don't think he won. He didn't win none at super feather.
Yeah.
Right. He was an undisputed lightweight, bro. This is what I'm saying. Arguably, listen to this. How good he was, right? Arguably, they had Roy Jones fire of the 90s, right? Now it should have been between him and Evander Holyfield for the stuff they did, because he should have beat Chavez, bro. Like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You gotta count that. Now I'm telling you, right? The Pioneer Whitaker against Manny Pacquiao, I'm telling you, bro. Pacquiao lucky if he lands punches. Pioneer would school him, bro. Like real school, put a beating on Pacquiao horribly. Like Pacquiao was used to guys standing there, but he ain't standing. Pioneer ain't standing there, and he could hurt you as well. He was so precise. You know, Sweet Pea was just amazing. Sweet, he's southpaw style, very hard to hit, even the best of you. Now, granted, Pacquiao multiple weight champion, but then if I ask you, who's the guy he fought at flyweight? Who did he win his world belt at flyweight? The only names I remember him beating him was fucking Marco Antonio Barrera. Marco Antonio Barrera ain't no Pioneer Whitaker. And nor is fucking David Diaz at lightweight when he won his belt. They ain't no Pioneer Whitaker. And slick fighters always gave Manny Pacquiao trouble, and that's why he never used to fight them. Never used to like them. He was supposed to fight Nate Campbell at lightweight. He avoided him. He was to fight what's he thinking? Raheem at now as well. He's another one. He just stayed away from all them type of fighters. All them. Freddie Roach knew that them boxers would give him trouble. He only fought Pacquiao because he had nowhere, maybe because he had nowhere else to go. So if they fought, Pioneer would school him. Like I don't think you'd even get argument. You're not even close. You know what I mean? Not even close.
Or you'd say Pacquiao wins by KO.
Fuck that. Fuck that. He would. How the fuck? Who KO'd Pioneer Whitaker? Like no one's ever KO'd him in his career.
Yeah, I know.
So how the fuck can Pacquiao do that?
Because Pacquiao has a weapon that none of the other fighters had against Pernell.
Okay, let's look at Pacquiao. Who did he knock out? Who's he knocked out?
Is he knocked out?
Yeah.
Miguel Cotto?
He ain't no fucking Pioneer Whitaker.
Ricky Hatton?
Ricky Hatton ain't no fucking Whitaker.
Retired Oscar De La Hoya?
He didn't knock him out. He stopped on his stool, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's not knocking out. He just retired because he came down, drained him of weight. Let's talk about him. Drain that guy of weight. Go ahead. Listen.
Eric Morales?
Fuck that shit. Eric Morales beat the shit out of him in his first fight. Beat the dog shit out of him in the first fight. And Eric Morales lost later on and then came back down and fought Pacquiao. He went up a weight, then came back down. Get out of here with that one.
Marco Antonio Barrera?
That win's good, but again, he ain't no Pioneer Whitaker. That's a great win. It's a great win. Hall of Famer. But we talk about, like, in terms of Hall of Famer wins, he stopped some guys in that. But you talk about where were they in their career, like prime for prime, and that's what we're talking about. Pioneer. I'll give you the fucking Chavez one, Mayweather, right? And then you've got obviously things. So with the Kawasaki one, you're not sure, but I got Roy Jones. Then Hopkins, Martin. I got Hopkins beating Martinez. That's one right there. Matt, I got Floyd Mayweather beating like Chavez, but there's not fucking beating Pioneer. But I can see why you pick B. You know what I mean?
But what if we swapped it around and I put Mayweather in Pacquiao's position against Whitaker?
That'd be fucking sick. That'd be sick.
And then we have Pacquiao against Chavez.
Pacquiao versus Chavez?
Yeah.
I like that one if you see.
And then what if we bring Martinez in against Jones Jr. and Calzaghe against Hopkins?
Yeah, but that's for mismatch, bro. Roy fucks up Martinez badly. And then you put Chavez, and even if you put Calzaghe, I think Calzaghe beats Hopkins. Because I didn't beat Hopkins handily. You could change that around, but you have to go by what it is there. And then matches are there for a reason, obviously, because they fought at certain weights. I think they compared at certain weights. But with Roy Jones, because Roy Jones' amazing career was at light heavy, and Bernard Hopkins' career was basically built in the middleweight. That's probably why they're basically where they are at the minute. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's probably why they laid them out. But in terms of number A, A's has looked over because their career is still ongoing. Well, Andre Ward can't him out the picture. It's not, but he's definitely a Hall of Fame. Andre Ward.
What do you think? A versus B versus C. So who, like, if we were to pick the fighters all against each other, like Ward versus Calzaghe and Jones versus Ward and all that, who do you think wins that trilogy?
I got Roy beating all fucking two of them, bro. I got Roy beating both of them.
I got Ward beating both of them.
Nah, fuck that, bro. You know, I can't even get angry and say, "Oh, I could see that. I could see Ward could do." But to see Ward, Ward ain't never fought no hand speed like fucking Calzaghe and Roy Jones. Ain't never fought no hand speed like that.
That's true. That is true. There's a lot of punches
they're
there.
Fucking busy, bro. And they hit hard. Like Roy hits hard. See, Roy hits harder than both of them. He hits harder than at middleweight or whatever thing. Roy hits harder. Roy was devastating at light heavyweight, super middleweight, right? And he started his career at 154. He hits harder than the both of them, right? And then his hand, in my opinion, his hands are faster than the both of them as well. Now,
you think his hands are faster than Calzaghe's?
Yeah.
For combinations?
No, just single punches and combinations, everything. Have you seen it? Hand speed is blur. It's a blur. Kazaki's got fast hands, you know. Not getting good, but I think Roy Jones is faster.
Like, well, who has a higher work engine, Kazagi or Jones?
At the time when they used to fight, Roy used to do what he wants. Like Roy never stood there and let you hit. Roy was more like a pot shot you, and then he'll blister combination and it was out. Like Kawasaki had guys here. Kawasaki used to overwhelm you with hand speed, didn't it? It was overwhelming you. So, you know what I mean?
Like, my only question is how many fighters out of everyone there can throw the amount of punches Kawasaki did and not like?
He fought Red Jones, so yeah. But you see what he did to him when he wasn't in his prime, bro. So this is what I'm saying. When he's in his prime, if he was in his prime, Kawasaki, he would have finished. He would have dusted Kawasaki off. But he couldn't do that. He went in his prime, and Kawasaki granted to him. He did what he had to do and got up the canvas and give Roy Jones a beating. He gave Roy Jones a fucking beating, bro. Real talk, he gave Roy a beating. But you remember, again, yeah, look, end of the day, they fought already, but we're prime for prime. And most people will tell you this. All you know is what you go by. It's like Lennox Lewis and fucking Mike Tyson. Yeah, I mean, everyone knows. Most people think if they were in their prime, Lennox Lewis would have got stretched out, bro. He would have got stretched out. Like, you can't convince people that in their prime that Lennox Lewis wouldn't have stretched them out.
It's true.
Yeah, so, yeah, you know what I mean? But that's a good one. All right, let's go to Triple G, Martinez, and Hopkins. Go ahead.
Hopkins.
Huh?
Hopkins.
Hopkins in it. Hopkins in it. You got Hopkins beating Triple G's ass, right?
I've got Martinez beating his ass too.
Yeah. Martinez beating Triple G's ass as well.
Yeah, I've got him dancing around him and jabbing him all night.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think because if Jacob gave him trouble, Martinez would definitely give him trouble, bro. But Martinez can give Hopkins trouble as well. But I got Hopkins. I got Hopkins, Brian, as well. But Hopkins, and that middleweight, he fucking can hit, and he's fucking crafty, and he's relentless, and he's dirty as well. Because he knows how to headbutt you and fuck you up with his head and all kinds of shit, man. He's dirty with it. We got in the chat, Diobinui, I think Darnell Boom can get towards and Roy Jones. Crawford, TB, Wing Senior. What are you talking about? Diobinui. Crawford.
He's asking us about Crawford versus Mayweather versus Senior. Okay. Chavez Senior.
We moved on that one. Oh, but anyway, the middleweight we conclude Hopkins. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about that one.
Okay.
Yeah, go on.
Floyd. Yeah, Floyd. Better version of Crawford, and we already talked about him beating Chavez.
Yeah. But even though the thing is, his career's ongoing. I don't know where he goes. How he tops Floyd. How does Crawford career top Floyd at welterweight? What can he do to top him?
He has to be Thurman and he has to be Errol Spence.
Anything else?
He needs to go undisputed at welter and move up to. I'd say he needs to move up to super welter and get a fight against Jarrah Hood and one of the Charlotte brothers.
Nah. I think
if he does that.
I think you called it right there. Undisputed at welterweight, every belt at welterweight, because he got every belt at 140. Every belt at welterweight, beat undisputed Keith Thurman, beat Errol Spence, beat Danny Garcia, beat Porter, right? If he beats them lot, who else is that at welterweight? I think if he does that, I think he's still alright, but he still ain't got no fucking Pacquiao or Shea Mosley up in there, or no fucking De La Hoya, right? He ain't got no De La Hoya or none of them names, has he? Like, where's all the Hall of Famers at 147?
Well, depending on how their careers go, like, these are still fighting. They're not Hall of Famers yet.
Yeah. I said Crawford has to be the one undisputed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At welterweight, at 154 to be better than Floyd. He says the same thing. Diomanu said the same thing as you. So he has to move up to 154. Fuck that.
Yeah, he needs to go up to 154 and beat Charlo and beat Hurd. Because Floyd went up and he beat Cotto and Canelo.
Well, if he does that, even if he does that, I still won't have him beating Floyd though.
No. But he'd definitely be a Hall of Famer.
If he talked about it, yeah, I think he's on his way. I agree with you. But
he just needs something on that resume.
To be fair, yeah, all the names, the legendary names in the sport. How many Hall of Famers are walking right now? Like, if you could go up to, if he can, I'll tell you what will do it. I'll tell you what will caps it, right? For Crawford, and then I'm just gonna lay this out, right? If he was to go up to beat Triple G,
that won't happen.
If he was to go, no, I'm just saying, if he went up to beat Triple G, because a lot of welterweights, right, have gone up to 160. If he was to go up to beat Triple G, I think he could fucking arguably fucking be in the running to fucking topple Mayweather. If he could do that, that would be.
Or if he went up to 160 and beat Canelo at 160.
More
because Floyd beat a young Canelo at 160.
Yeah. Beating Canelo and beating Triple G, that would do it.
That's it.
Yeah, that would do it, right? That would do it, right?
But Triple G's coming to the end of his career, so
nah, it don't matter. It don't matter. You know, beating Triple G and from where he came from, if Crawford went up and beat Triple G, I think that would do it. I think that would knock the shit. That would definitely do it. But in terms of these three right now, you'd have to go Mayweather. But I think some people would disagree. They probably think Chavez. They think Chavez versus fucking Parnell. Because Chavez, he likes guys who move around. That's what Chavez is built on, hunting you down and shit. And he don't mind and do it. In terms of punches, Chavez will eat punches, you know, just to make sure he gets his own. You know, so he'll eat a lot of punches to make sure he gets in. And he hit low right around the belt line. So it wouldn't be just completely one-sided. Like Chavez he'll be in the fight, no doubt about it. Every second he's in there. Because he can take punches and he can come forward. His defense is okay, but you know, mostly like them guys are put
the one thing we're not taking into account is the amount of rounds Chavez used to have to do.
Yeah, his career was it was kind of built up in the 12 round. I think he had 115 when he won his very first title. But after that, they were basically 12 rounders. But Chavez can take fucking punches, man. As you've seen, he can take and he'll keep coming. But based on that Parnell Whitaker performance when he was in his prime, yeah, I got him beating him. All right, Lomachenko, Pacquiao, Parnell Whitaker.
I have Pacquiao beating Whitaker, as I've already said.
I disagree, but what about Lomo?
I have Loma. Loma lost to Salido.
That's everyone. Yeah, but Pacquiao lost to fucking who? Pacquiao ain't lost to. Did Pacquiao lose? Pacquiao got knocked out by some bums in flyweight though.
Yeah, but that's not prime Pacquiao.
Nah, it was prime. I'm talking about in flyweight, bro. Get out of here. Light flyweight, he got knocked against him.
Please, Pacquiao in his prime was 135.
Hold on, 1 second. Someone's calling me. 1 second, bro. Keep talking, bro.
Right. So Manny Pacquiao at 135 is arguably like that was his best weight, and some of the people he beat down at 135. This is a fucking lightweight, isn't it? No, he didn't actually beat anyone. I don't know. 140 Pacquiao like destroys Loma. Loma, like, he hasn't done anything as of yet. He lost. He's beaten Guillermo Rigondeaux, who had to move up 2 weight divisions. Loma. He beat Walters. He beat Gary Russell Jr., who's got hand speed. Sweet Pea's defense is like pretty much the best defense I've seen, and his head movement is sick, and his footwork is sick. I just feel like Pacquiao would land one thing on him and just take him out. I don't know why. I just have that feeling. I could be really wrong. It's a 50-50 for me. A lot of people would say Sweet Pea destroys him. But these are 2 ATGs, Hall of Famers, all like the best of the best. So, but I still say Pacquiao beats Whitaker, and I'd say he beats Lomachenko. But I am a little bit biased. I am a Pacquiao fanboy. So, that's my whole take. Yeah, Loma is very unproven. Like, once he got in there with a dirty fighter like Salido, he lost. And we know he's not going to fight Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia is chasing like dream fights. He wants to fight Errol Spence, which we think will happen. But unless Lomachenko beats someone like Mikey Garcia at 135 and dominates and becomes undisputed, I can't see him being anything other than just a very skilled come forward fighter. And that's pretty much it. With the paw jab to blind. Once you take that weapon away from him with reach, that's it. It's pretty much it. Or you get in to his body and you just rough him up. In terms of the whole thing, I still think B is the best. Like the guys in chat, if you were to pick, who would you pick? A, B, or C? Like, who would you honestly pick? I picked B, and EJ picked C. Lama is very, very good. He's very skilled. He's enjoyable to watch. Arguably the most enjoyable fighter to watch right now. But Whittaker fucks him up, and Pacquiao knocks him out. But what do you pick? A, B, or C? EJ went with C. I went with B. And that's the whole beauty of fantasy. We'll never know. Which is kind of sad too. It's too difficult to answer. Oh, come on, man. Put your neck out. No, I mean Pacquiao knocks Lomachenko out. All day, every day. Prime Pac-Man stops Loma. If Salido beat him, Pacquiao beats him. Who has Lomachenko beat anywhere near the level of Manny Pacquiao? For example, Miguel Cotto, I would say, absolutely fucking destroys Lomachenko. But that's when you talk weights. But Pacquiao went up and beat Cotto. Pacquiao started at 112, 112 pounds, and won titles at 154. That says it all. Loma's afraid to go up to 135 and cherry picked. I mean, it was a good fighter. Santa Cruz, wasn't it? Was it Santa Cruz? It was Linares. And probably Pets. Definitely Pets. Did you see him in Malaysia? Who fights in Malaysia, man? But that's the beauty of an opinion. We all have the right to agree and disagree. Like, for example, I think Ward beats Calzaghe and Jones. Everyone else disagrees with me. Then I think Hopkins beats Martinez and Golovkin. People will probably agree with that. Then I think Mayweather beats both Crawford and Chavez, and people will agree with that. And then people don't agree with me saying Pacquiao beats Sweet Pea or Loma. Because everyone has their things that they prefer. Pacquiao is also very skilled. People underestimate Manny Pacquiao's boxing ability. I also think he's got too much aggression. And even with timing, I think Pacquiao just fucks up Loma. I think as soon as Pacquiao will land on Loma. You can't say he won't. We all know he'll land on him. And I think he'd have too much accumulation and too much power, especially to the body. He would hurt Loma to the body. Loma doesn't get hit by fighters. But against someone like Pacquiao, he would. Because the people he's fighting aren't capable of getting in on him. Because he's bigger than them normally, except for Linares. But if Jorge Linares dropped Lomachenko, what would Pacquiao do? Because let's think about it. Pacquiao isn't in his prime right now. Pacquiao fucks Jorge Linares up way worse than Lomachenko did. And we can all agree on that, because Matisse would have destroyed Linares too. So like that's just my take. CMD, that's just my take. And Lama ain't great against guys who are actually his size. That's the thing. Or guys who can rough him up. Plus, the biggest reason Lama's able to move is because of his actual jab. So his jab is a paw jab that he leaves in the face and then he turns to the side. Against someone who punches like Pacquiao, Pacquiao's going to throw that left hand. He's more clever than most of the other people. Pacquiao doesn't need to plant his feet to land shots. Like Rigondeaux. Rigondeaux kept planting his feet, and that's why he was able to move to the side. Whereas Pacquiao can slip. It's all about that style. Right? No way. Like, this is just my own opinion. I could never, ever, ever, ever see prime for prime Lomachenko beating Manny Pacquiao. I don't even see why Lomachenko's in this argument. That's my own take. But at the end of the day, like you say, Manny Pacquiao can't deal with movers. So if that's the case, Whittaker and Lomachenko both beat him. But Whittaker never fought a mover like Lomachenko. So who wins that fight, Loma or Whittaker? Who would be the aggressor? Are we just going to write off Lomachenko because it's sweepy instead of judging the style like we're doing with Loma and Pacquiao? I'm trying to hold the chat up, but unfortunately EJ has gone missing. He'll be back soon enough, to give you guys more of an insight than I can give. But yeah, I reckon B is the best out of them all. EJ made his arguments. Let's just say he won. We think he lost. But I want to know what everyone else is thinking. And obviously, Floyd Mayweather, he's the best fighter there on that list. Out of everybody, in my opinion. Some people will say Jones was. We think Floyd is. You talk primes, Jones Jr.'s prime is hard to argue. Very, very, very hard to argue. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, McGregor boxing, thanks for holding it down. I was just talking to Don Charles about the next moves for his fighters and stuff like that, for Frank and Derek and stuff like that. So I think he's looking at Brazil fight, but I don't know. We have to see.
So Brazil versus Chisora.
Maybe, yeah, mate, because you get him WBC #1 contender. Frank's looking maybe what's his name again? Frank's looking talking straight 8 minutes. Oh yeah, I know you have. I was listening. Yeah, Frank's looking fight with Jose Burton rematch, maybe for the vacant British belt. So it's just stuff happening. So we see how that goes. Let me see what you reading people. Oh, people in the chat popping off in it. You've been holding it down. Nice one, Em. Nice one, McGregor boxing. Nice one.
MB says he's Team D. I'm guessing that's Hansestone, Hagler, Hearns, and Leonard.
He's funny, man. Yeah, that's if it was there, innit?
It should be there, because we'd all be Team D.
Yeah, we would. All right. So where was we now? We was talking about Pacquiao and low high tech, and we were talking about Sweet Pea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you were saying like you've got Pacquiao beating Sweepy and you got him beating Lomachenko because look, but hey, Pacquiao versus Lomachenko, they're both southpaws. It'll be a tremendous fight though.
They're all southpaws.
Yeah, you're right. You know, they are all southpaws. Fuck that, they are. Yeah, so how you see Lomachenko versus Pacquiao? How you see that?
I just think Pacquiao is too aggressive, and whilst Lama's using his paw jab, Pacquiao catches him on the inside.
Oh, man, Pacquiao. I think Pacquiao and never fought no one defensively as Lomo, man. Lomo's slick, man.
He is slick. He's very slick. That's the whole.
Go ahead.
That's the whole argument. But here's one for you. You've got two slicksters like Lama and Whittaker. Who wins that?
What? I think what Parnell, he got longer arms. Parnell beats both of them because he's longer arms, man. Just longer, and he's more defensively better than both of them. Like Lomo high tech is very good, yeah, but he ain't ever fought anyone like Parnell. Like Pacquiao is the one that will probably get hit more, but Pacquiao's one of them guys that in the exchange where Pacquiao can hurt you and really hurt you. But in terms of like just out and out, like listen, Parnell just got Hall of Famers, Pacquiao's Hall of Fame, right? He's not been inducted, but Hall of Famers upon Hall of Famers, like it's just ridiculous. Like Parnell arguably like the fight of the 90s, like, but the Lomo and Pacquiao fight is gonna be a closer fight than what people think it would be. Pacquiao have trouble trying to land, man, because he's not easy to hit. He's sneaky as well. I don't know about Lomo's power. Lomo's got respectable power, but Pacquiao just be relentless. He's got that Joe Kazagi thing going on, isn't it? That volume.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
How many Hall of Famers do you think Pernell actually beat?
Loads, man. Beat loads and go keep going down. You know, I mean, he got the draw with Chavez. You've got there's another guy he beat at 154. Was it Melendez? He's another guy. He's got Roger Mayweather. He's in the Hall of Fame. He's not in Kansas City Hall of Fame, but he's definitely a Hall of Famer. He's got who else? He got lightweight. He got loads, man. He got loads. I swear he's got Trinidad. He didn't beat, but he competed against Trinidad, De La Hoya. Did he fight? No, I don't think he fought Camacho. No, I don't think he fought Camacho. But
and how many Hall of Famers has Pacquiao beat?
I mean, that's true. You know, how many fought? He got what? He got De La Hoya. Maybe beat. Well, I don't know. He competed again. We beat De La Hoya.
He beat De La Hoya.
Yeah. Cotto.
He beat Miguel Cotto.
Yeah. I got Barreras and Morales and Marquez.
Pacquiao's beaten a lot of Hall of Famers, though.
Yeah, yes. But then you see the thing is, again, it's like the circumstances, isn't it? So I can go every one of them. I can give you a circumstance, all of them. Yeah, I know with Parnell you can't really do that. He's just there going through, bro. More time, he underdog most of the time he went in there. Pacquiao being the favorite most of the time. Morales's and then Marquez's and to be fair, Pacquiao's a little guy as well. They're both great fighters, but if they was to match up, most people would pick Parnell, man. It's fucking he's just awkward in the put and beaten. But hey, Lomo's still got some work to do. What's Lomo going to do to get on that Pacquiao and Parnell weight level?
Lama.
Yeah, what's he going to do to get on
he has to beat Mikey Garcia.
Thanks, EJ, on Lomo. He needs to beat who?
At the very least, he needs to beat someone like Mikey Garcia, and he needs to be undisputed at 135.
Mikey Garcia and Terrence Crawford, right? That's what you're saying?
No, because he can't go up to 147.
Yeah.
He's really small. But if he were to go to 140 and like win 2-3 world titles at 140 and be lineal at 140, and at 135 be undisputed whilst beating Mikey Garcia, I'd give him a lot of credit.
Yeah.
I don't think I could ever rate him as high as Whittaker or Pacquiao though, no matter what he did, unless he went up to 147 and beat Errol Spence or Crawford.
Yeah, he's got some. Yeah, it's a lot of things to do right now. Listen, he's beating who he's supposed to beat and how he's beating them, and that's the main thing. Yeah, but in terms of like getting on that level, like these days to beat, because the thing is, who do we say is a Hall of Famer? Like, is Triple G a Hall of Famer?
In my eyes, no. He hasn't beat anyone to get that.
Exactly, but people just pumping him up, but he hasn't got. I remember when Martinez was there. Was Martinez a Hall of Famer? Sergio Martinez.
Yeah.
Why? Who's he beat?
I just know. I'm pretty sure he's in the Hall of Fame.
He's not. He's not, man. Who's he beat? If I go, who he beat? He ain't beat no. Who he beat? He beat Kelly Pavlik. He beat Kelly Pavlik. Sure. He beat Paul Williams, right? He beat Paul Williams, but he lost the first fight, not won the second fight. And then what? He's got like Matthew Macklin and fucking what? Martin Murray beat his ass. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, Julio Chavez Jr. fucking dropped him in the last round, even though he beating the shit out of him. You know, he's just he's got named Darren Barker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too sure about him getting the Hall of Fame right now, right? So and then Lomo as well. Lomo looks like he's on his way, but not yet. But all the other guys in there, Andre Ward, Hall of Famer, Joe Kazagi, do need I say more? Roy Jones, need I say more? Hopkins, Chavez, Parnell, Pacquiao. Even though he's not in there, Mayweather's not in there yet. You know they're already there. They're there already. You just like, you know, they're just
on the waiting list.
Yeah, exactly. When Mayweather is just now officially retired anyway, so he's got like 5 years to wait. As soon as that 5 years up, first ballot, he's going straight in. But there's also with Terence Crawford, the rankings out with Terence Crawford, Triple G, Lomo, and Sergio Martinez.
Well, if Crawford beats Errol Spence, that's it.
That don't get him in the Hall of Fame.
Huh?
You don't get him in the Hall of Fame.
With his career being it would make him a 3-weight unified world champion, like
but
beating.
Yeah, but who's Errol Spence beat to say like that gets him in the Hall of Fame?
That's my whole argument with Errol Spence even being mentioned in the top 10 pound for pound. But we're going by what a lot of people are saying.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, because he's a great. He seemed like he's demolishing everything. But like I agree with you, like but he's beating names and just kicking ass, undefeated fighters and stuff like that. So you can't take it away from him. So if we keep doing that, keep beating these guys in. But what does Triple G need to do to get in the Hall of Fame? People have already got him in there already. Like, what does he need to do to get in the Hall of Fame? Beat Canelo, knock out Canelo? Would that get him in the Hall of Fame?
Stop Canelo, and there you go.
Why would that? Because Canelo's beat so many great fighters, right?
Because Canelo's never been stopped.
Okay, would you say Canelo's a Hall of Famer?
Beat Triple G, and yeah.
See, exactly. Why is Canelo? If I say why is Canelo a Hall of Famer? What's he done?
Beat Lara.
Come on. Most people think Lara beat him. I
wouldn't say Canelo's a Hall of Famer.
Exactly. But them two together would get in, like Arturo Gatti, Mickey Ward, because of that fight there, them fights there, like I don't know, that helped put Arturo Gatti in the Hall of Fame. And also he's excited. That's true. But the criteria might have dropped slightly. But I don't know. But these other guys here, this first ballot, there's no question. Like when Joe Kazagi got in the Hall of Fame, Joe Kazagi got in the Hall of Fame quicker than James Toney and some other guys. I was like, wow, he's in there already. Nassim Mohammed's already in the canister. Because I'm talking about the Hall of Fame, the canister Hall of Fame. There's other Hall of Fames, right? Them guys, I was thinking, boy, the Hall of Fame is like they've got like a lot of European inductees. Like Barry Hearn's in the Hall of Fame. Frank Warren's in the Hall of Fame.
It's true.
I don't know how the fuck who's writing shit, putting people in before certain fighters, you know. There's I don't even know. So the criteria is dropped of who's getting in there. So if they're their way, they're putting Triple G straight in. That's what I think. She ain't done nothing, man. Like I don't know what's going on there. But anyways, we've done the list. You people, you will put your comments in. Is anyone saying anything in the chat? Because McGregor boxing been holding it down. I appreciate that for a minute, boy. He had like a good run. What are we saying here? He beats he drained Miguel. See, this is what I'm saying. Us lot know, because we live the era. We know, like the CMD. Yeah, he said the boxing report. He said he beat a drained Miguel Cotto. You see what I'm saying? Everyone knows that the in-depth backwards and forwards between people.
But how was Cotto drained at 144?
At 147 when he Pacquiao was he was at 147, right? Cotto, right? When he fought him, he didn't fight at 147. He fought at 144.
You sure?
Yeah.
I thought it was 144.
No. Yeah. Okay. I mean, they're both 147, right? When you fought 147, is there anything under 147? So you can come in at 147, or you can come like like probably like 10 pounds under. What the stipulation was, it'll be at 145, and you can't go up any higher. You know?
Oh yeah.
See
yeah, yeah. I remember.
Yeah, it fucking drained him. That's fucked. And
that's true.
Yeah, it's fucked, man. Destiny. Let me see if Destiny. Yo, what's up, Destiny? I'm doing a live hangout right now. What's up?
Hello, EJ. What's up?
I'm doing a live hangout right now with McGregor Boxing. Is anything important?
Well, with who? With who?
McGregor Boxing. I'm doing a live hangout right now. You live on the show, Destiny. Do you anything important? You just called to have a chat.
Okay, you send me the link. I'll come on.
What are you coming on for? You don't know what's going on. We're talking about boxing. You don't know. All you know is about Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. Get out of here. I'm Fury. Here's what you know. I'll call you back after. Huh?
Come on. Last night was jokes. Y'all is just crazy and nasty.
Yeah. All right, Destiny. I'll catch you in a bit, yeah?
All right, cool.
Okay, bye. That's Destiny, man. The first lady of the YouTube boxing community, the YTBC. Anyways, McGregor Boxing, we're closing out now, man. So we've burnt enough time on this, and it's up for the people in the chat to put their points of view in it.
Yeah, look, I'm just gonna ask anybody in the chat, anybody who comments, just answer me one question. Who on that list beats Floyd Mayweather in his prime?
What, in his prime? Roy Jones? Yeah. Roy Jones?
Yeah, what? At what weight is this? 160?
154. Roy Jones fought at 154.
But is Roy in his prime at 154? Let's say he was in his prime at 168.
He competed at 154, so that's the weight they could fight at. So if you're talking about then, he competed in his early age. He competed, so he done quite a lot of fights at 154 before he went up to middleweight. So if they were gonna meet, then I got Parnell Whitaker could beat him, and I got like in their prime. That's about it. That not many. It could beat him. Parnell and Roy Jones. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
That's it. But other than that, there's not getting in. I ain't got Chavez beating him, and I ain't selling got Pacquiao or Crawford or Lomachenko. Yeah, you know what I mean? Nah. But people were actually calling for that fight, Floyd to fight Lomachenko. So why the fuck you calling Floyd's name? Like, he retired. Like, you know what I mean?
I'd rather see Crawford fuck Lomachenko up.
Yeah. Hey, what do you think about Joe Joyce? Joe Joyce over there coming out and just like Abel Sanchez, and they're saying he's
fuck Abel Sanchez.
He's an adopted Mexican son right now, isn't he? He's an adopted Mexican right now. That's what the Mexicans. The Mexicans are adopted him apparently. That's what I'm hearing.
Nah, I think he should have gotten a better coach.
Yeah, well,
to teach him something.
Yeah, Abel ain't gonna teach him much more than what he knows already, right?
Exactly. Come forward and keep your guard up.
Yeah. So it's all about profile. I remember like it's the same with Virgil Hill and Virgil Hunter and them profile coaches. They got high profile thing. It's funny because like when Roger Mayweather, I know you don't think highly of Roger Mayweather, and
no, I just think he's overrated. Yeah, but he's still a good trainer.
Yeah. I know. Listen, that you're entitled to your opinion. And Floyd Senior, when they were doing their thing with Floyd and that, it's like when Oscar De La Hoya got with Floyd Senior, he had quite a lot of success until he really got beat by someone. We got beat Bernard Hopkins. I think Bernard Hopkins whooped De La Hoya. Bad. Yeah, that was it. I think that was it. But other than that, we're seeing it. What's up, MB, EJ? What did you make of Jojo Diaz last night? Yeah, it's on my chat. It's on my thing actually. Thought he wasn't dealt with. Was and a bit easier. Yeah. That fight was competitive though. I thought
Rojas is a good fighter though, man. Yeah, people were sleeping on Rojas.
Rojas from Puerto Rico brought it for the first couple of rounds. I think Jojo won by unanimous decision, but I thought Rojas won like some good early rounds in the early thing. But Jojo showed something though. Jojo won that fight, yeah, but he didn't make the weight. So if Rojas would have won, he would have got the WBA belt. There's another thing you have to factor in that the dude didn't even come at the weight, bro. You know what I mean? So he's okay though. Jojo D is okay, but I think he has a problem with weight. But that fight, performance he had against Gary Russell Jr. was good, man. That was a good performance, but Gary Russell got more experience and just handled it pretty well. So it was a good fight though, by the way, MB. It was a good fight. All right. I'm done, man. Anything you want to say, McGregor?
Nah, I'm done. I'm done.
All right, man. Hey, people, thanks for coming over. Make sure you smash the like button as you come in. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to McGregor Boxing channel, one of the up and coming rising channels over here in YouTube. I'm EJ Boxing Live. That's McGregor Boxing. Make sure you leave your comments on that, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.